Good day, beautiful people. I am your host, the Tread the Lord, and I am here to do my self care check in for week 38. So the week went something like nothing extraordinary happened. Well, in a way, it kind of did. But I started the week off with a mindfulness walk. I did not have any music playing. I wasn't strolling on social media. I just was present where I was. So when you are practicing mindfulness, you kind of allow yourself to be in the place, the mindset, allow your thoughts to roam freely, to kind of like just be where you are in the moment. So I was on a walk in the neighborhood, so I was very in tune with the nature. So things that I probably wouldn't have been paying attention to normally, like I could hear like the birds chirping from like all of these different directions. I can like feel the roar of the plane flying over my head as my feet touched the gravel and the rocks. It was just like you're just so aware of kind of what's going on around you. And that was my goal, was to be present in my walk. And I think it lasted about maybe 45 minutes. So that is what I started the week off with. I intended to do a yoga class last week, but I did not get around to it, unfortunately. Um, I also walked the track with my daughter running track and me being out there for an hour and a half. Killed some time and did a couple laps. I think I got like 4 laps in, so that's about a mile. I read some more of Prince Harry book, The Spare. What else have I been doing? Of course, I have to get my washes in and keep these curls hydrated and popping. I officially got to share with my curl community that I am going to be February's masterclass coach. So I get to like show all of this excitement and happiness that I had tried to compel before it officially came out. I found out about 3 weeks ago, and so like holding it all in and being able to share like my little dance video I did, because I was really happy. I'm still happy. Like I'll bust out and be like, Sade, guess what? And she'll be like, what? I'm gonna be a curl coach. I'm gonna be a curl coach. So I'm still really excited about that. My community has been so supportive. Like, they're the reason that I've been able to accomplish this, um, to even put myself out there, which you probably would like, that should be easy for her. But I'm a shy person, initially, but like once I get to know you and I get comfortable, then I can like be my goofy, serious self. So yeah, so that was that. I attended a so I'm a mentor for Take Talking Children, and so they had like a meet and greet, little shenanigan, little get together on Thursday. So I did go to that, and I want to say, when you're out and you're talking to people, like you really never know who you're talking to, like what profession they're in, what they do for a living. Like you just never know. So I knew only one person at the event. And of course they was off doing their own thing. So I was kind of just like, just there listening, kind of socializing. And I kind of sat at this particular table, and it was two gentlemen that they were talking, and introduced myself to them. They introduced themselves to me. The other guy, who happened to be like, he was a chairman for like Goodwill, who is a sponsor for the nonprofit program. And so he walked off because he had to, like, speak to the crowd. And then there was another gentleman there, and we was talking and about our experience as being a mentee, a mentor. I don't know why I keep saying mentee. Being a mentor, how long we've been doing it, the benefits that it helps with the student. And somehow or another, I brought up something about my mentee and kind of like her living situation. And come to find out, I was talking to like a family judge in our justice system here in Jacksonville. And I was like, wow, like you just never know who you're talking to. Um, and I just thought that that was like, it was cool because, like, when you think about a judge, you think about like somebody that's kind of like, maybe snobby, a little uppity, kind of not laid back. And he was the total opposite. So when he was like, yeah, that's what I do for a living, I'm like a family court judge. I'm like, okay. In fact, he was like a prosecutor for like many years. And, I was like, wow. So you just never know who you're talking to. So just be nice, be courteous, um, be yourself, especially like if you're in a professional setting or, you're networking. You just never know who you could be talking to and how that person may be a impact in your life for whatever reason. Um, what else did go on last week? Uh, I don't know. I think that was pretty much it. But it was a really good week. Of course, I with anything that's good, there's always something negative or something bad. So of course, I had like some negative situation event that took place, but I did not allow that to steal my joy. I did not allow that to steal my happiness. Um, I did what I could do, and we're moving on from that. I did have my therapy session last week. And that was kind of like a last minute day of thing because of the negative situation. And I just wanted to make sure that, I was handling it in a good way, but also thinking about my own mental health and my own things that I suffer from and how I can come across. So I called my therapy office, and I was able to get like a same day appointment later on in the afternoon. So it all worked itself out. It was a really good visit. I got really good information in regards to how to go about the negative situation. And I'm just being positive about it. I know that things will work itself out. I do know that everything in our life happened for a reason. And I know that, at some point I will be able to share more in depth about that situation. Now is not the time because it's new, it's sensitive, and I want to wait to see what the outcome looks like before I dabble into that. But overall, the week was awesome. I'm still excited about being a curl coach. That was kind of like one of my, once I really got into like mastering my curls in a sense and just falling in love with the product, falling in love with the technique, falling in love with the community. Like that was one of my goals, was to be a curl expert, which you get like these little titles in the group, and then move on to a curl coach. And it all worked itself out that I am a curl coach, and I am really, 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 really excited, and I can't wait. So I'm really looking forward to that. That kicks off actually on Sunday, and so I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Um, and yeah, so that was week 38, and episode 1 for January's podcast has been released. I actually did get to record February's episode. It's called Aging Gracefully. So I am in the works of getting that set up and ready to be launched sometime this month. So there has definitely been a lot of productivity going on. And in the midst of that, taking care of myself, um, and I encourage you all to do the same thing. I know that life is busy, life can be hectic. I'm a witness to it. I manage it every day, but you have to do what you have to do for you. And everybody's self care is going to look different. The time frame will be different, but ultimately, treating yourself, doing something for yourself. And I highly encourage it. I highly recommend it. You will thank yourself later on in life for making yourself a priority. Because, as I always say, if you don't take care of you, who will? So that is my self-care check-in for week 38. I hope you all have a blessed, tremendous, fabulous day. Eat healthy, exercise, get your water in, speak words of positivity to yourself, speak words and positivity over your children, over your family, over your loved ones. You just never know what someone is going through, where they are in life, and how you can be a blessing to them. Because self care is about taking care of yourself. But I know for me, when I am able to help somebody else and, just be a guide to them, that uplifts me. I'll share something that I just shared on my Facebook. I went and saw my mentor. Why I keep getting this all mixed up? I went and saw my mentee, the mentor, a few days ago, and she shared with me. We was in there laughing and tripping out, and she was like, you is the highlight of my day. It don't matter what mood I'm in. Like every time I see you, like you just made my day. And that just made me feel so warm inside, because like that, it just lets me know that I'm doing something right. Because as a person, especially somebody like myself, I'm very hard on myself. I can be critical of myself sometimes, and to think that I'm not doing enough. So for her to say, and we were just having conversation, and just she's being herself, I'm being myself, and for her to say that, just it just let me know that I'm doing something right, that I'm able to be a beacon of light in her life, um, during her tough times. And so I encourage you that you can be that to somebody else. And to me, those moments make me feel good. Like those are self-care moments for me, because it lets me know that the things that I'm doing to work on me and to be a better me, I'm able to share that through my energy, through my spirit, through my personality with those that I interact with. So being a better you not only benefits you, but it benefits those around you. So that again is my check-in. I've went over my time frame that I usually try to keep it to. But when you're on the road and you have something positive and good to say, you got to go ahead and get it out. So until next time, beautiful people, I will catch y'all on the next one.